How good is that stuff? How good is that old stuff, guys? That's crazy stuff. Let me get rid of this avatar. I don't think we like that for the morning. We're going to change it up a little bit. We'll go with this right here. So it looks like you are actually with me, right? You son of a bitch. What the fungal did you do here? What did you do over here? Let's go on camera. Let's go on camera. Let's have a little coffee. Let's welcome everybody in. We'll get into the topic shortly. Coffee in one hand, confidence in the other. All right. Now, what we're talking about today is a little bit of necessity prompts action. We're going to talk about the strike looming. Is that the word? Looming? The strike is looming down at the Port Newark. We got issues, folks. We have issues. Yes, TikTok. Hey, you found me on TikTok, huh? All right. All right. So we got the lovely Martha Flower. We got Gerard Sorcelli, a true neighborhood legend right there. Don Micu. Gerard Sorcelli. All right. There's Gary. What's up, Gary? Nice to see you. Mustang Mike stopping in. CG2 doing what CG2 does. Fancy Nancy saying hello to Larry. If you are listening on the audio podcast, thank you. We will have some breaks. All right. Now, let's go up. Fancy Martha, Larry, good morning, sir. Hope you had a good show last night. Looked like it was action-packed and you were a little bit heated. Larry Rolla doing what Larry Rolla does. Yes, that's wonderful. Delilah, hello there. McGowan, Skip is right there. Nice little group for coffee this morning. Nicey, nice, Mustang Mike. All right, let's get back up to the top here. Delilah, wishing you well. We are wishing you well, of course, at all times, wishing you well. Where I saw somebody else up there, and I'm not sure who it was. Pot of chili. You're making a pot of chili. Very nice. Very nice. The red beans, good. Magooch Management is here. All right. Yeah. Nice to see Magooch. Martha Fowler is wishing a nice good morning to Magooch. There is our Sada Treats. Before we get into this show, we had a great show this morning over at Todd Father's. I think we hit a nice, almost a 20 piece up in Todd Father's. Beautiful. Good stuff. Good, clean, general conversation. A few people up on the panel. Nice. That's what it's all about, folks. Todd Father's show this morning is what it is all about. That's where you're at. That's good. That's using the internets and the YouTubes and all of that in a good way. Maybe he didn't even care about that number, right? It didn't matter. The conversations were incredible, and that is what it's all about. But consistency is the key. So if Todd Father is consistent, he will continue to grow. But everybody bounced in. Osada, Yankees for life. It was nice to see him this morning, right? ALV popped on for a quick flush a minute. What else? Who else was up on there? Skip jumped on. We had a few people on the panel this morning. Very, very nice. I was only on for a little while. And as you guys know, I'm working at that time and getting things going. I hope that you can see me. I hope this view is good. I can't tell if it's good. I'm looking at you on a TV. I got a monitor over there. And here's where we are. So look what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to show you what it looks like. Later on, you'll be able to see. Later on, after this, I'll post up what you'll be able to see. You're going to be able to see the podcast studio. Hold on. Let me see if I can get this right. No video. I'm going to show you what you guys look like here. All right. This is what it looks like here. I'll cut it out. I'll fix it up a little bit. But that's what we got going on. Wow. It's a nice setup. This is all you guys. Yep. All right. So I just want to get a picture of you guys. Well, you know what? Hey, let me do it like this. Okay, guys, welcome to the social club. This is the live setup right now. This is what we're doing right now. This is Central Command. That is the main computer right there where everything powers out of. This is a monitor that I use for the chat right in front of me. Over there is the one camera. That's the camera that's looking at this right now. Over here is our bullet points monitor. We have another computer right there. We have some gadgets here. We got the transistor radio there. We got the Prince. We got Machiavelli the Prince. We got the watch holder right there. We got the keyboards here. And this is what we got here. So welcome to the social club. All right. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just giving you a little background. That is Central Command, bringing the YouTube experience right to you. Here we go. All right, so I'm going to post that later. I think that was, hey, look, what are we doing here? Stig, start talking. No, I'm good. The fuck's the difference? You're learning with me. Arms. Hello, Arms. Nice to see you. Joe Town. A pleasure having you. Rebecca. I think Rebecca's up there. Yeah. So that was in my notes. A big shout out prayer for Rebecca this morning. And basically for all of you in need of a sign of the cross. You follow me? So if I go to the church, I light a candle for all of us. I light a candle for all of us. That's what I do. I truly do go to church. I go to church. Yes, 100%. That's what I do. Let's see if I can find the video. And what are we doing here? We're doing nothing. We're doing nothing. Right? Wait, hold on. Hold on. Let's see if we can find it. And there we have it. Oh, wow. Interesting. I got it. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to show you something. Because this is real. We really, really do it. Okay, let me show you, folks. Let's do it right here. Let's light a candle together for everybody that needs it. Yeah, I don't have to find videos. I don't have to look all over the internet. I'm doing it. I'm living it. I'm doing it. Check out the screen, guys. This is for everybody in need of a little prayer. Check this out, guys. I'm going off screen here. Check it out here. Look at this. Look, here we go. This is for all of you in need. Tommy Stigs is, physically at the church. This is not, I'm not searching the internet. I am the content. Here we go. So there you have it. A little candle. It's true. I'm living it. I don't just. You got to be it. Don't talk about it, right? You don't talk about it. You got to be about it. You spew all the shit you want. You could spew and spew and spew and talk and this and that. No. Got to actually do it, Delilah. So I send that candle lighting that I did, and I posted it up for all of you. I have a longer one also, but that one just was a special blessing this morning. And I did text myself about Rebecca to make sure we did not forget about her this morning. So that's what we do here, right? Look, here's what we got here. We got age gaps, all age differences. We are all across the board here. But there's one thing in common here. Respect, care. We kind of all care. We all kind of all have a nice little caring situation over here. I'm not going to get all warm and fuzzy and mushy, but I'm going to keep it real. I've been told a lot of people come here and it helps them, and that's great. Not pushing anything down your, right? I have it. I have the leaky valves. Rebecca, I'm with you. I got my heart is like a sprinkler. The valves are leaking like you can't imagine in my heart, Rebecca. They showed it to me. The blood goes through, the chamber closes, it's leaking. The blood, in the next chamber, it's leaking. So my valves are a mess. I got an enlarged heart muscle. I have an enlarged heart muscle. And I have leaky, I got a leaky, everything's leaking. It's like a fucking sprinkler in my chest right now. So you got to be careful. I can't do anything about it. My father died at 59 from it. God's will is God's will, right? God's will is God's will, right? It sends the link. We gotta go. That's what it is. As an old someone that used to be a friend, Mr. Edwin used to say. He used to say, God sends the link. Is that time? So anyway, here's where we're at. Okay, let's get into this little topic right now. I have a motive. You have it all too. Yeah, look, we all got something. Take the medicines. Do what you got to do. Yes, prayers for those in Florida. Prayers for everybody. Let's get a 30 piece up in here this morning, and we're going to get into the topic. Hey, Sammy, there's Lee Cole. Mustang Mike looking for that little Mustang Mike looking for that little hit right there. Oh, the Belt Parkway. Wonderful. You got a problem out there today. We look for and worry about each other. It's beautiful. Nowhere else on here, T. You should be proud. CG2, and I am proud of this, yes. Yeah. So let's get into topics now. Okay, let's switch gears. So what you got to do when you come to the social club is take your mind away from these things and don't continuously talk about it. Let's get into a topic. Let's get into a topic and take ourselves away. Okay, start right now. Remove yourself from any shit that you got going on, and let's talk a little bit about this, if you don't mind. Let's go into this topic right now. What do I have up there? We got necessity prompts action. Necessity, listen, up next, right here, ladies and gentlemen, on the Tommy Stigs show. The what? The Kawfee crew. It's not a show. But the Wiretap guys, they made this beautiful introductory for me, and they call me the Tommy Stigs Show. So we're going to go with it. You're part of the Tommy Stigs Show. Up next, right here, we're going to talk a little bit about necessity prompts action. We got a serious strike possibility right over here in Newark, New Jersey. Bayonne, the port of Newark and New York may be shut down due to strike. They want a 77% increase. We're going to talk about it next, right here.
It's the Tommy Stigs Show in 3, 2, 1.
We're going to get right into it. 5 seconds to grab your attention. Hopefully I did. 77%. They want to, listen to me. The dock workers want a 77% increase. They're going on strike possibly next week, October 1st. They're possibly going. So they want a 77% increase. And the powers that be are offering 44. It's stalled. Talks have stalled. Now, what do you think about a 77% increase? What's your thoughts on a 77% increase? I'm going to tell you another component about that. Rebecca, what's your thoughts on this? What's your thoughts on the union looking for, the workers looking for a 77% increase? What's your thought? What's your thoughts? Now they're offering 44. Now we're gonna add a couple of variables. We're going to add a couple of variables into this. Ding-do, what do you think about 77% increase, Ding-do? 77%. We're going to go with union versus corporate. Okay, here's where the media fucks everything up. Martha, check this out. Check this out. This is where the media fucks everything up. And where you got to find out what it is. It's 77% over 6 years. It's over 6 years. It's not a 77% increase right now. And that's what the media does to you. They pump that down your throat, and right away they turn you against it. They turn you against it. It's not, come on, that would be, when I heard it too, 77% right now? No. The news did not tell us everything. I got the news. I got the word on the street. It's 77% over 6 years. Now, would you call that a lot? Let's see if this is really a lot. Let's see if the union is taking advantage of it. Now, corporate, we're fucked. If you're in corporate, you're done. 2%, 3% a year, and that's what it's going to be. Hey, this is the life you chose. Don't complain. Don't, if you're working in corporate America, don't say I work hard. No. You picked this. No. You went in there because if at the hiring stage, at the interview, if they said Fancy Nancy, Tommy Stigs, arms, you're going to get 2% to 5% a year. That's what we do here. You're going to accept the job. Now it comes time to get raises and you're bitching and complaining because you work so hard. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Okay, so it breaks down to what? 12%, Delilah? Do they get arms talking right now going forward? I don't know what happened back then. Going forward, they want 70% over 6 years. So that's what, 12%? Delilah, we're coming up with about 12%? I think so. Okay, let's go do some numbers right here. Let's go do some numbers, Joe Town Jack. I got it. Listen, I don't know what I'm doing, but I made some notes, and if they are not perfect, oh fucking well. Imperfection. Don't look for me to deliver precise data. I'm not the guy. I'm the guy that will conversate with you about it, but I cannot give you perfection. We're going imperfection is perfection here, folks. If that ain't for you, you unsub and block. If you ain't good with the show and the way we do things here, unsub and block. Okay? So let's do this a little bit. I'm going to look at my notes and we're going to talk a little bit about it. And they may be a little off track here. Let's go backwards a little bit. Do check this out. Before some people say 77% is too much, the news media forgot to tell us that it's 77% over 6 years. Now, the union went for 44% over 6 years. Okay, I get the whole the bargaining and all of that stuff. They're at a stall right now. So it's about 12%. It goes back down. Let's see if this is really real. Let's check it out. I got some notes here, and they may be a little off. All right. The good thing about unions is they fight for the cost of living increases, and they should. And some jobs that you do have, they do go with cost of living increases. Now, it depends what you're doing. Some jobs in the past had cost of living increases that were relative to inflation. This is gone. This is years ago. I worked in a corporate environment without a union, and they actually did go by that. And this company never needed a union ever. Hello, hey teacher. Okay, let's go into it. Corporate is stuck. Okay, the cost of living. Corporate is stuck. All right. Okay. 77% over 6 years is approximately 12.8% a year. Over the past 6 years, we had a 20% increase in inflation. 20% increase over the last 6 years. Now, in the next 6 years, they want 77%. You feeling me? Are you hearing me? Are you staying with me? Listen, in the past 6 years, it's approximately 20% inflation. In the next 6 years, they want a 77% increase. That might sound excessive. That might sound like a lot. I don't know if that's a lot. But then we're going to go into 21 and 22, which was 8%. Okay? Now we're at 8%. So you're about 48%. If it stays this way, if you go backwards, you're going to be at about 50% inflation over the next 6 years. 50% of what we are right now. So quite honestly, they're not that far off. They're really, really not that far off. The union is taking it as the old numbers, and we're going to go with that. Yeah, Larry, and I'm trying to give us both sides of the stories based on some of the information that I put together. Again, I have no idea what I'm doing. But I got to be quite honest with you. The union's going with 44%. It looks like if it trends the way it did the last 6 years, you're going to be at about 48%. The union's thinking bigger because they know that it doesn't reverse. So they're not, folks, that's 13% a year. They're not that far off. They are not that far off. So See, Larry? See, guys? See, Cheech? When you see the big picture, Michael McGowan, it's a little more clear. Yes, the shock and awe of you hearing a news report that the union wants 77% and they're offering 44%. Both of those numbers sound insane if it was for this year. So I think I think you're all right. I don't think they're that far off, guys. Now, what can happen is we're going to have an issue if the ports do shut down. Look, they are really speaking reality numbers to have a nice living for their workers. They're bringing it real. Yeah, it may be a little more than, working at a other job, but they're running the country. They're running the world at the ports. Yeah, the fact that they can even demand the increases of their choosing and threaten to my work risk as being fired at all is it's mind-boggling. But Skip, they're not far off with their demands. They're not far off. They are there. And it's a fact known that strike is a possibility. There's nothing illegal here. Skip, you're right. But that's union strong. And I'm all for unions, guys. I'm a union. I come from a union family. I mean, my father was a 33-year Teamster. Not a gangster. My father was a 33-year Teamsters union. My mother was in the electricians union. My brother's a 35-year electrician union. My son, I'm surrounded. My friends, all union. So I'm all for it. The strike is not illegal. It's written. It's written way back. Just we don't, you still need the unions. You still need the unions, Patty. Yes, you do. I agree. Now, look, I refused the union route. I had other opportunities. I thought I would take advantage of different opportunities. That's what I did. That's where I am right now. Yes. Of course, Dean. Do so. You know what's going on. You know what's going on. So that's the problem. That's the problem with the media, guys, okay? This is our situation. Fake news, loose news, not all the news, not all of the figures. Okay, we are done with that topic right now. Hopefully we learned a little something together today. I don't know if we did or didn't. I'm not sure if that was a waste of time. If that's not, I'm just talking. It came to my brain. Hopefully you did enjoy that aspect of the show. Hopefully things got a little more clear. Don't always listen to everything that the news media says, right? A good example on Todd Father's show this morning, we talked about the Diddy thing, and they got him convicted already. Don't be surprised this motherfucker flips and puts it all on Russell Simmons or Oprah Winfrey. He could say I was a puppet. They had me drugged, right? We don't know. Yes. So there we go. That's the situation there. Hopefully you did enjoy that little tidbit of information. So it's not unreasonable. Okay, folks. We're going to get into some bullet points now. That's what we're going to do. I mean, that's what I want to do. I'm going to separate the bullet points. I'm going with the introduction again. Sorry, what can I tell you? If you don't like it, unsubscribe and block me. If you don't like what you can do. If you don't like what we do here, unsubscribe and block. It's a free country. It's a free world. You could do whatever. 3 billion users on the YouTubes. Go. Be gone. Get out of here. Get out of here. Go. Right? Okay, listen. We're going to go. That part of the show is over. All right, we talked about that. Hopefully we did have a good little conversation about that. Hopefully we learned a little bit going back and forth. All right, I'm going to go into the bullet points right now. Up next, right here. Listen, leave a comment on some of these bullet points. We're going to touch on a few. I don't know how many, but right here next is the bullet points.
It's the Tommy Stigs Show in 3, 2, 1.
Bullet point number one. Bullet point number one. Wedding gowns. Hey, ladies, if you had a wedding gown on order to be manufactured here in Paterson, New Jersey, you're stuck. You're stuck. You're out of business. The wedding gown factory got seized. They were in bankruptcy. They had $1 million or so loan. They did not pay it. Patty Daly, check this out. They're waiting for this, Delilah. They're waiting for their wedding dresses. The factory is seized. It's shut down, gone. Totally shut down and gone. Over. Done. Okay, what do you do? What do you do, Rebecca? What do you do when something like that happens? What do you do, Delilah? You hear the sirens outside? What do you do? You're kind of stuck. So what do? You go with a backup plan. You can make it work. Guys, you can make it work. Wedding gown business out of service, bankrupt. The building has been taken. Bullet point number one, down the drain. Down the drain. Hopefully none of y'all are, listen, hopefully none of you are getting the wedding gown thing there, okay? Okay, local movie theater, Millburn, New Jersey. Local movie theater is closing. It's closed. Now, I don't know if you guys remember this. I loved it. I absolutely loved the movie theaters, the local in the city movie theaters. We had them in Bloomfield, Montclair, Newark, New Jersey, and they were everywhere around here. Caldwell, Millburn. These are North Jersey cities, North Jersey towns. Summit, Upper Montclair. We had some beautiful movie theaters over here. They're all out of business right now. One more left in Millburn. The money is not there. And this is unfortunate, folks. The money is not. Did you guys like going to the movies? I enjoyed going to the movies. Unfortunately, the money is not there. What's my personal opinion? What are my thoughts on what you should do here? I think a good business where the movie theaters were, is to make a little local museum out of it. New Jersey has talent. Make a little Jersey museum out of it. They have one in Atlantic City. Okay? They have one in Atlantic City, Patty Daly. Wouldn't it be nice to walk into the theater on Bloomfield Avenue in Caldwell and have it as a museum of all the people from New Jersey, or movies just flowing? I think it could be good. I don't know. I hate to see it go. That's all. I hate to see it go. Okay, Brooklyn Bridge. We got the Brooklyn Bridge. I don't know what year the Brooklyn Bridge was built in, but right now on News 12, New Jersey, 7 p.m. tonight. Check it out. They're going to go over the building and the planning of the Brooklyn Bridge. This is great stuff. Knowledge is power, guys. Knowledge leads to conversation. When you have good conversation, that's power. That's power. You sound like you know what you're doing. You sound like you know what you're talking about. Right? So check it out. Check it out. They're going to do a documentary on the Brooklyn Bridge on News 12, New Jersey, starting today. I don't know what time. I think they said 7 o'clock. I think it's good. All right. Struggling to make friends. Here's what's going on in the world today, folks. People are struggling to make friends. Let me have a sip of coffee. Now, if you're on the audio podcast, I'm pausing for a minute. If you're on the audio podcast, I apologize. I got to sip my coffee, folks. Otherwise, the show stops. Timmy Horton's got to keep me running. Oh, no, chock full of nuts today. Okay, struggling to make friends. Here's what's going on, guys. Struggling to make friends. Now, they're making virtual friends. This is a problem. They're making friends with avatars. They're making friends with a computer. They're making YouTube friends. Now, listen to me. What Todd Father, myself, Dean Doing ALV have put together, and you got the other guys. James Simpson doesn't come around much anymore. Hopefully James is okay. Hopefully I didn't do anything wrong to James. But you got the James Simpsons out there. You got the BK Skips out there. Right? You got Osada Tree. This is not typical. This is not typical where we can call each other and talk. We have conversations. We should get some personal conversations. That's not a typical situation that happened on YouTube. But otherwise, other than that group, I say group, other than that crew of guys, you don't know. This is fake friendship. This is all bullshit. Unfortunately, these people are they're not realizing yet, but you're consuming your life with shows and you are overwhelmed. It's in your ear all day. You're listening to this one, that one, and the other one. Now you go outside and you say, holy shit, I can't talk to that one. Oh, let me go back in. Maybe the other one's going live. Now we're having a problem with people creating friendships again. There's a problem here with the social media digital world, especially YouTube. It's ruining individuals if you let it. Take a look at yourself. If this is you, listen, analyze yourself right now. Do you find yourself not having friendships once you log off and go to the outside world? You take your head out of the screen, you go out, you see the sunlight. There's nobody. There's nobody to talk to. You're hoping that 9:30, 10 o'clock, 10:30, that next content creator in the space that you follow goes live. Otherwise, you're lost. So people are absolutely struggling to make friends today. This is a problem. This is a problem. Yeah. Yep. But then again, I'm going to say this. If this works for you and it keeps you positive, that's a great thing. I'm not going to take that away from you. That is really a good thing, to be quite honest with you. Some people don't have the health. Some people don't have the ability. Some people lack the social skills. They're get up and go, got up and left. They don't have the game to talk to people out there. So listen, there's a little bit of a pro and con to it, but overall, I'm going to say it's negative. It's really, really a fake friendship. You really might. Hello, my friend. It's an avatar. They might even have a voice changer. Listen, you might be talking to somebody. It's a fake picture. It might be a woman pretending to be a man. We've seen it. We've seen men hit on women. They thought we're women. They're men. They're hitting on men. It's an avatar, right? Delilah comes up with a flower. I'm using you as an example. Martha Fowler comes up. Pretty avatar, beautiful hair, this, that, the other thing. It's not Delilah. I'm a guy, cuz. What are you saying I'm pretty? What are you saying I'm beautiful? I'm an avatar with a voice changer. No, I'm not even on screen. How do you know I'm a girl? How do you know I'm a guy? I'm not even on the screen. I am in an avatar. I am in an avatar, and you're what? Oh, that woman's beautiful. Oh, he's handsome. Oh, what? You don't even know. They're just typing away, right? They're just typing away. Arms distance can be sitting in a chair right now with no arms. With no arms. 3 years, no arms, and one eye. This could be arms distance. Arms distance name might be because arms can't reach the typing. Arms might know. Arms distance might in fact be a lady. She might be a knockout. She might be a piece of ass. We don't know. You don't know. Could you imagine flirting with an avatar? Could you imagine flirting with a content creator? You think you know that that's a woman? You think you know that that's a man with all these voice changers and all of this shit? Guys, guys, you got a problem. We got a problem here, okay? Sorry. I'm sorry to use you as a... Yeah. Exactly. Dana was a good one. Yeah. That was a good one. I know you're a kangaroo. Come here, what are we doing over here? You don't know what's hiding behind that avatar. NJ Wise guy might be, right? Might be a FBI agent. Oh my God. Stigs, what'd you say? It's NJ Wise. I'm just pointing it out how extreme that it can be. Right? BK Skip. BK Skip. If BK Skip did not ever come on a panel or talk, how the fuck do we know? That might be somebody in a hopscotch contest, a double dutch. That might be a double Dutch professional right there. BK Skip, so handsome. Wait a minute. No, BK Skip is a girl. She does double Dutch. What do you call? What do you mean? BK Skip, it's a girl doing double Dutch. Come on. We don't know. Skip. Skip to the loo. Skip to my loo, my darling. They think it's a guy. It's a girl that skips the toodaloos and this and that, like Mary Poppins with the umbrella. Okay? So you don't know. Please, guys, tread lightly with this internet stuff, man. It's interesting. It's true, right, Rebecca? It's 100% true. Don Mickey was a kangaroo. Exactly. Right? We don't know. Remember Kit Car, the car Kit? So it's a sad existence. Listen, in all hold on, let me take a sip. In all seriousness, it is a sad existence if this is what it is, right? Kawfee in one hand, confidence in the other, right? I'm missing a finger. I just fucking go because I'm confident. I could build you a bridge. I could build you a room. I could tile your floor. Kawfee in one hand, confidence with a missing fucking finger. Man, I'll sheetrock that room in a day. My studs will be 16 on center. Boom, 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 right? Kawfee in one hand, confidence on the other. It's unbelievable. And we've seen it. Guys, we've seen men hit on avatars. What the fuck are you doing? So it's the lonely world of the internets. Shape up. Shape up. Get the balls back. Where are you? Okay, so struggle with my friends. Okay, we're going back in time, guys here. Stephen Morinello. You needed to laugh, Stephen Morinello. We don't know, Stephen. Stephen might be, listen to me. That might be Barney Belomo right there. We don't know. Stephen may be a mafia boss running all 5 families. Stephen Morinello comes in with Stephen Morinello. He's got the sunglasses on. He looks the part. That might be Barney Belomo. We don't know. And he's like, I like this stuff. I could be real. Stephen Morinello, who is Barney Belomo, can actually fit into the real world and have a good time through the internets, right? He could hide out. Or Stephen Morinello might be a knockout model, right? Stephen Morinello might be a 60-year-old beautiful Colombian girl that is a nympho. We don't know. What Morinello might be a 60-year-old beautiful girl, beautiful woman that's a nympho. Likes to bang it out 5, or it could be Barney Belomo, right? Or the ghost of Vinnie Palermo. We don't know. We don't fucking know. Bambiello. We don't know. Zelda Z. We don't know. So I'm going to go back to you cannot do it. Voice changers, this and that. We're in a lonely world. Okay, we're going back in time over here at the recycling center in New Jersey. So the guys are, listen, we're doing bullet points. We go quick here. We're not staying on topics. I'm just about done. Listen, we're going back in time over here, folks. The guy, Patrick, listen to this. Listen to this. We're back in time. The guys at the recycling center, the cans, the bottles, the jars, the papers, this and that, whatever comes down the recycling center, all of a sudden, the recycling belt stops. Why did the recycling belt stop in North Jersey? There's a body on the belt. There's fucking red lights going. It's not because glass got into paper. A full-blown body comes on to the recycling center conveyor belt. What the fuck is going on? What is going on, Rebecca? I mean, what are we doing here? You got to, come on, you got chippers and fucking, there's other ways. What? There's other ways. Come on. Look, they put John DiGilio in fucking acid. You got to get rid of it. You don't put them in the recycling center in North Jersey. A body. And Patty, we're going backwards now. So they want to send a message to somebody, Patty Daly, apparently. Right? What do you think? It's crazy, Delilah. The guys are working. The guys are working. And bang, a full body. Mort, dead. One in the head, dead, done, Mort, out, done. That's it. So we're going back in time, Patrick Ortega. We're going back in time. All right? So, ladies and gentlemen, you never know what you're getting because that body, if it gotten through those guys, listen, they should have duped the guys a few dollars. Come on, cuz we got something coming down the line. We just got to, we got to sneeze. We have to look the other way. Here's a C note. Here's 100 for the weekend. Go get laid, get drunk, do whatever the fuck you want to do. Here's a C note. We got a little precious cargo coming down the line in about 5 minutes. If you can please, Patty Daly, Zelda Z, here's 100. Look over there in about 5 minutes. Oh, whoa, I almost got stung by a bee. Oh, sure, okay, and the body goes by. Come on, you got to finish the job. If you put the body there, you got to finish the job. Here's a C note. Pretend you're getting stung by a bee. Well, here's the issue, folks. Maybe sometimes the bodies have gotten by, and maybe out of your Coca-Cola, Diet Pepsi, or Dr. Pepper, that jar is made up of some teeth. I don't know. It could be anything. Well, who knows what your recycling are made out of now? Now we have no idea. We're reading the paper, NJ Wise Guy. We're reading the paper. We're reading the obituary. We have no idea that part of that newspaper is who we're reading about in the obituary. All right? Okay. Joe Schmo, Mort, 3 days ago. Fresh printed paper from the Newark Star Ledger. And we're reading about Joe Schmo. And Joe Schmo went down the conveyor belt 2 days ago. He's part of the newspaper. Oh my God, what goes on? I got one more thing, and we're out of here. Fast track to snow. Now, listen, we all make mistakes, right? Rebecca, we all make mistakes. Zelda, Patty Daly, Cheech. If you say you're perfect, I don't know what to tell you. You got issues if you say you're perfect. Okay, let's go with this. Fast track to snow. What the fuck are you talking about, Stigs? Fast track to snow. What do you mean? Okay, well, listen. The weather kid, the weather guy who I like, he's great. Mike Rizzo's incredible. The new weather guy in News 12's a pisser. He's great. But, Dingo, I can't read any of that. I have no idea what that is. But, Sandy Wandy, he says, later in the week, we have a chance of flurries. What? I'm working. I'm listening to the weather. He says we got a chance of flurries. Chance of snow. What are you talking about? Chance of snow. He said, no. I'm sorry. I apologize. We do have a chance of hail, atmospheric, barometric pressure, bing, bang, doom, Celsius, Fahrenheit, your sister's ass. We got a chance of everything coming together. We may get some hail briefly at the end of the week. Oh, okay. I get it. That's chemical reactions up there in the sky. The moon is the sun, the thing, that, your sister's ass. We end up with a few. But he said, flurries? Cheech? Everybody. Cheech? I said, what? What are you talking about? So then, right, he corrected himself. But listen, it was good. It was funny. It was interesting. So I said to myself, it's fucking perfect. His recovery was on point. He said, I didn't have my coffee, but he made it work. Mike Rizzo is on News 12 New Jersey over here now. Yeah, he's good. He's out of his mind. Skip, but he's good. He's good at what he does. He has great morning energy. He's good for it. He's good. He's not a mensa morta. I like Mike Rizzo. I think he's a good kid. Dresses beautifully. Dresses impeccably. Colors match. On point. He's on point. He's like the Steve Harvey of the news, of the morning news. He really is. Yeah, so that's where we are. My point is this. The way he recovered from it was flawless. He laughed about it. I don't want to make you nervous, guys. I'm a little off this morning. They gave me decaf, all right, instead of full strength. I didn't have my espresso. And that's where you're at. So I thought it was good. I thought it was fun. It was funny. It's hysterical. Think about it. It's fucking hysterical. I can't. All right, let me see. I think I'm out. I think I'm done. I think my show is over. Our show is over. That was my last topic. So let me say this. Thank you for joining the bullet points. I do appreciate you stopping by. You might be watching this on the replay. If you are watching this on the replay, please leave a comment. This is what helps the shows. Leave a comment. Consistent commenting, that is what helps these shows. Live shows do absolutely nothing for growth. You will not really grow with live shows. It's a struggle to grow doing live shows. It's a grind. It's a grind. It's a hit or miss thing. And the content creator is evidently visually affected by the amount of people that come into the chat. This is 100%. I see this. I observe. I see where people just shut down. You could tell their heart is not in it when they have a low chat number. It's a fact. I see it every single day. They give up. This isn't for me. I can't do this. I get it. I understand. It can be a little bit encouraging, Martha Fowler. It can be a little bit discouraging. It's encouraging when you see the numbers go up. It's discouraging, and it can really hurt somebody who thought they had what it takes and doesn't have. They thought they were going to be good at it, and then they're seeing the numbers are just not there, and in their heart they break down, and they just don't have the strength to get up and do it again. And that's training. That's your parents that raise you that way, right? Right? Quitters are raised quitters. Quitters are raised spoiled, rotten brats. That spoiled, rotten brats. But this is broken. Get the fuck out of here. Listen to me. If this computer goes down right now, what do? We go on the phone. We go right to the phone. We're going live. If I say consistency. If I say how we've done it. Osada, right? Is Osada here? We've done this before. Everything breaks down. No internets, the fucking computer crashes. Everything's broken down, Cheech. What do I do, Rebecca? I'm sure some of you have witnessed me do damage control. Have you or not? And guess what? It isn't perfect. It's not perfect. And this is what makes us perfect, Cheech. This is what makes us perfect. Imperfection makes us perfect. Right, Osada? You've been with me. You've been right here with me. I'm going to restart. I send myself the link. I jump on. Bang, bang, bang. And if it didn't restart, so what? I got the phone right here. Osada, same thing. Pushes live. In the car. Goes. Whatever happens, happens. How hard is it to push live? It's hard to stay live when you don't get the view. It's a fact. I'll say it 100,000 times. Nobody wants to talk to themselves. You sound like an idiot talking to yourself. You're talking to two people? Who are you talking to? Nobody's listening. You're talking to a wall, right? It's hard to do. I can understand. Hello, Teresa Murphy. It's very, very difficult to do. Very, very difficult to do. But we've seen how you react. There is no excuse. I'm not hearing any excuse if you are a content creator that has scheduled programming for you not to go live. If you are a long form video recorder, which is the best way to grow on the YouTubes, if you are a 20-minute, 30-minute long form content creator, there's absolutely no excuse that you're not releasing your every 3-day video about the garden, about construction, about law, about food. There's absolutely no reason. You get into this thing, it's called the YouTubes. You become a content creator. Now, what happened? Right? What happened? You disappear. They're gone. They're fucking gone. They drop like flies. Because there is a internal what do you call this? Insecurity. It's an insecurity. It the ego gets hit. The ego gets hit when the numbers go down. Well, what made the numbers go down? What made your numbers grow or go? Listen, I have a question for you guys. Can you give me a little bit of feedback on this, guys? Can you give me some feedback? I would love a little interaction before I go. This is an interactive clip. I have a question for the crew. Now, you may see this as a pre-record later. If you do, please leave a comment. What is making shows grow or go? Why do you see the growth in numbers and the decrease in numbers? Can somebody please give me a little feedback on that? I would appreciate it in the chat. I'm going to put your comment on the screen if you don't mind. I would just love to have a little feedback on that. What makes a show grow or go? What are the number one things? What are your thoughts? Come on. Is it criticism of your people? Is it not consistent? What is it? What's making you grow or go? Please, I'm going to say it one more time. I would love a little interaction from this group, this wonderful group that I have here. And I want to post those on the screen. If I don't get any interaction, I don't get any interaction. Is my ego hurt? Some are just boring and dry. I lose attention with a lot of shows because of boring content. Okay, Rebecca, that's a great comment. Anybody else? Decrease is caused by boredom for me, Joetown Jack. Seems most of the show's channels are falling off. I think the content creator, Stephen Marinello, makes the show. When I try to watch your channel, okay. If you just can't, okay. Okay, you guys are great. For shows like you, been on Todd, Father, Osada, means capturing of many people so you can, within the community that's been created, right. Growth in the YouTube sense means forgetting about the people in your chat and targeting the algorithm. Interesting. Interesting, Skip. Keep doing your thing, Tom. Consistency and positive interaction with subs helps. Wow. Okay, great feedback. Martha Fowler, thank you for that. That's great. Yes. Tommy, I love your show because I feel you. Okay, that's a good one, Gerard. Gerard, thank you for that. Nice comments. So, okay, we're getting the background, the content being consistent, personality of a host, no matter the content, can they make it interesting? Wow. You guys are see, this is what I love. And this is where you feed my desire to do more. When I see this, Tommy, you're not boring because of ADHD jumping to a lot of interesting American topics that I find that I can't find. I'm not American. I get disinterested. The case doesn't apply to my life. Oh, I got it. Okay. So you like that. Okay. I get it. I think everybody feels Tommy. Well, thank you for that, Stephen Marinella. Yep, you and Patty have been here from the beginning. I have always said you can either have relatively small channels like we do and focus on the chat and grow that way, grow a family and that sense of the algorithm, but it's hard to do both. Yes, right. Gerard, energy and consistency. Rebecca, I think some creators really forget there isn't American. I do. I'm actually in tune to that, Rebecca. And I try to make my topics global. Like James' show, the Irish Civil War. It's history, but he kept it going and was a great show. Exactly. Perfect example. ALV could easily just target the algorithm, but it would be hard to please our friends in the chat. That's a great point, Skip. That is a great point. You guys, this was your show today. I like the live shows. Genuine camaraderie. Yes, Cheech, but it's very hard to keep a live show. It's proven that it's very, very, very difficult to keep it going with live shows unless you're into a genre specific. Yeah, there are worldly watches for. Wow, you guys were absolutely tremendous today. So that part lasted about five or 7 minutes, and I think it was an important part of the show this morning. Of the social club this morning. As I say, it's not me, it's us, right? You make it look easy. I have to say, well, yeah, we've seen people have a very, very, it's not for everybody, Delilah. Although I do encourage Starting a live show, doing some content, it's not easy, Delilah. My personal opinion, start off with a pre-record, not a live. People got stage fright. I've seen it happen. Adam Courvoisier will tell you. He said, Stigs, you made it look like it's so easy. Then I go up and I froze. Okay? Tommy, it's fantastic, but the chat makes it so welcoming too. I agree, Zelda. Yes. Stigs being humble, knowing he's the king of the live show. Patrick Ortega. No. Yes, you're not being rude. You're not being rude. I talk about what I know, of course. And for me to talk about something that I don't know would be a mess, right? I don't know much of anything. The chat is key, Teresa Murphy says. The bigger it gets, the harder it is to interact individually. And that's a great point, Joetown Jack, because some people do say to me, Stigs, you're not doing it. You know you got tentacles everywhere. You know you can take this to another level. That's not the level I want to go to. I'm happy with this. You also have to let them know their opinion counts, and it does. Right. No, you're helping there, Rebecca. You're part of the show. Wow. What a great interaction this morning. Hello, Bella. What a great interaction. Great. Excellent this morning. Wonderful. All right, look, folks, we are at 8 o'clock. We're going to go out with Sarah Collins with a little ABBA. You will not see this on the replay because we'll get a copyright claim on that. But really, really, thank you for this. And please leave a comment on this. If I post this a little bit later, please leave a comment. I would have definitely appreciate that. That's where you grow, slow and steady. Yes, Teresa, positive feedback is important. Yes. So we're going to go out now, folks. This show is over. I'm going out with a little Sarah Collins. That's for the live crew. For the replay crew, you will not see Sarah Collins. So thank you for stopping by. Please leave a comment. It would be great. I'm going to say it 100 times. That's what makes a show grow. Lives are difficult to get growth out of. Pre-records, comments is what makes the shows grow. God bless you all. Tommy Stigs checking out. Ciao for now. All right, here we go, folks. We're going out with a little Sarah Collins. I'll talk to all of you guys later. Share that screen where she's doing a little ABBA. I'm sorry. Sarah Collins is going to take us out with a little ABBA. And I got Sarah Collins yesterday, and she wishes all of you well. She said, tell everybody at the social club I wish them well. That's from Sarah to you guys yesterday. Okay, I'm going out. Wishing you all a blessed Wednesday. I'll see you tonight on the wind down. 4.
I work all night, I work all day to pay the bills I have to pay. Ain't it sad? And still there never seems to be a single penny left for me. That's too bad. In my dreams, I have a plan. If I got me a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work at all. I'd fool around and have a ball. Money, money, money must be funny in the rich man's world. Money, 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 always sunny in the rich man's world. All the things I could do if I had a little money. It's a rich man's world. A man like that is hard to find, but I can get him off my mind. Ain't it sad? And if he happens to be free, I bet he wouldn't fancy me. That's too bad. So I must leave. I'll have to go to Las Vegas or Monaco and win a fortune in a game. My life would never be the same. Money, money, money must be funny in the rich man's world. Money, 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 always sunny in the rich man's world. All the things I could do if I had a little money. It's a rich man's world.